Because moms can't live?
No, I'm just saying. It just do something different to you when you know your mama out there. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Living
born
life, you know what
by
I'm saying?
immaculate conception, okay, and they just assigned my dad as my dad. They never congregate.
Yeah, it's a real revelation when you realize your mama out here getting it. No, for real, bro.
Yo, welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lace. The podcast where men can have a safe space. We on all platforms. You need to tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Melody, the podcast where men can have a safe space. Welcome to Melody. Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lace.
It's going crazy. We in here.
Yeah.
Early on a Saturday. You know what's going on, man.
Hey, clap it up.
Hey.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
We back, baby, for another
Clap
edition
it
of the
up.
Melly D's podcast. You know what's going on, man. It's your boy Melly Mel, a.k.a. Melly Badass, a.k.a. Meek Mel, a.k.a. your favorite truth teller, a.k.a. if you don't want to know,
Don't
ask
ask
me what's happening.
On you.
Come
it's
on,
on
nigga.
me? I'm so sorry, man.
You know how many
It's
times
your
we done
boy
this
T.
show?
Roy, aka your boy Troy, your neighborhood hope dealer. If you need some hope, I got some you could borrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.
Man, T done tricked up the
He
whole
did, bro.
intro.
He done this.
I
It's
did.
on me. What it do, though? It's your boy, Dr. Life Coach Lace, a.k.a. NBA Old Boy, a.k.a. I'm him, a.k.a. Ayo, a.k.a. that's hella possible. Let's go. What we talking
Hella
about
possible.
today?
What's going on? Hey, it's a lot we could talk about.
Yes.
It's a lot we could talk about. But let's just go ahead and get the news and stuff out the way.
Let's do it.
Let's get
spreading
let's get the
news
news out the way.
Start spreading.
We'll run it down. 2 announcements. Which one we want to start with?
Just get it.
Just
hit with one.
So a couple episodes, we said that we had an announcement we wanted to make,
Yeah.
but we didn't make it,
right.
because we was just waiting for some things to happen,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's official now that the
Like
Manly
a ref
D's,
and a whistle.
that the Manly D's podcast is officially a part of Rudy Girl Media.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
go.
for all those who don't know, Rudy Girl Media is a studio/media company that is based out of Virginia, and they have a channel on Xfinity, channel 16,
Channel 16.
and they're going to start posting our videos on cable.
Let's go.
Xfinity
cable?
on the cables.
Oh,
Check
the
your
cable.
local listings.
Check your local
Check your
listings.
local listings. We
I'm
out
so-
here.
It's such good news. I'm sweating.
Hot
Hey.
tamale. I'm sweating.
We on TV. Mama, I made it.
Yeah.
Mama, we made it. The cool thing about the funny thing about it is you're gonna have to wait until late on night to see us because they said we be talking too
They
reckless.
did say
Hey,
we be talking
we like
to
that.
Hey, I'm on
Because
that.
of you.
I'm on that
They said-
SNL.
Because of you.
They said we talking too reckless.
I'm on that SNL. That don't bother me, man. Hey, so Midnight is for Manly Deeds will be the
Yeah.
title of the show. Catch us on channel 16. Midnight obviously is in the name of the title, but we here. If you in that southern central Virginia area, parts of North Carolina as well, a little regional broadcast, catch us on channel 16. We making it happen, bro. We here.
Hey, yo, that's what it do, though. Like,
for real.
it's on TV,
TV,
on digital radio,
Digital radio.
all platforms.
all platforms.
Yeah, we going
We
up.
going up. I'm telling you.
We going
I'm going up. We going up. Come
We
on,
going
man.
up. You
It
know
started
what I
off
mean?
something small, look at what it's turning into.
That's what it
we
is.
in
You
here.
know what I mean? We going up.
We going up, and I'm super duper excited. I hope that y'all, especially because the company is out of my hometown, Martinsville, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing negative to say.
Nothing negative to say about that. You
Nothing
know what I
Y'all
mean?
negative to say about
normally
that.
do
I'll
got
hold it.
something
No,
negative
I don't
to
know.
say.
Got
saying,
nothing negative
I
to say about
mean-
Martinsville.
Yeah, Martinsville's Martinsville, bro.
I'll never
Well,
say
I
nothing
mean,
negative
it's-
about Martinsville.
Y'all are too lying.
Who?
I
Y'all
never
two
say nothing
lying
negative about Martin.
somethings.
We never say nothing negative
Y'all
about Martinsville.
always say something negative about Martinsville.
All I say something negative about is you trying to take me to K&G buffet.
K&W.
K&W.
First of all,
where they
K&G
get
is
their
a
suits.
suit.
That's where they get their suits. So they go do the 2 for $99, then they hit the K and Dub.
Hey, all the same to me.
All-
All the same to me.
It's
K&W
it's
buffet,
two
whatever
totally
you wanna
different
call it,
places,
bro.
okay.
Yes. So go get your Sunday's best, top to bottom, 2 for $99.
2 for
Hey.
Then
$99.
you hit the buffet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
K&G, then go to K&W.
So we actually have to make our way up to Martinsville soon so we can do this photo
We
shoot.
do, man. We do. We get it in.
Bet that.
We'll
Bet
do
that.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe at the Speedway. Y'all got a Speedway?
They
So
do.
the Speedway is
And I
actually in
did
my
do the
backyard.
Speedway.
For real?
Like dead serious.
Oh, word. Okay.
I've been to the Speedway. I did do that.
You
one
went to
time.
the Speedway?
Where you
When
go?
to the Speedway?
It was some years ago,
You see
bro.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
No, for real. No, legit. No, legit. It was like a fundraiser, something that we was trying to do, and they let you set up booths
Oh, yeah.
at the races
Gotcha.
to sell food or whatever have you. So we set up a little booth. I had never been to NASCAR before,
Gotcha.
so they was like, "You
okay.
trying to go?" So I was like, "Yeah, I want to see what the hype is about."
Yeah.
Most white people I've ever seen in my entire life. It was a good time though. I went, you know what I'm saying? We was getting it in, man. Did the little whole fundraiser joint. And I was like, when I heard the cars going, I was like, man, let me go see what this joint talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So that joint was kind of hard watching them line up,
Whoa.
go around the track. Them
Hella
engines.
plausible.
What I
How?
say?
What'd he say?
He said that joint was kind of hard.
Oh.
Whoa.
Let my
Hey,
man live, bro.
pause.
Let my
Okay,
man
pause.
live. Let
You
my
right.
man live.
You're right. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That
You
was
need
crazy.
to be apprehended, bro. Like, for real. You need to be apprehended, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay. So no, that joint was straight. But after they went around like 3 times,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, this the whole thing? Like it's nothing else?
Whoa.
Come on, Lace. You can't.
Hey, I'm just listening, yo.
We gotta let something
I'm
slide
just
eventually.
listening.
Hey.
Whoa.
We gotta let something slide. Because if we keep doing
Hey,
this,
yo.
we not gonna be able to make it through.
Hey, T-Dot, you know that's crazy, bro. Stop it. This man said it's hella hard. And then he was like, that's the whole thing? Wow.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
I'm just saying, hey, whatever works for you.
So, all right. So,
Different strokes for different
so
folks.
it's so funny you say that because today, when I was setting up, I unlocked the door. I said, "Hey, y'all, come on in," and I said, "Backspace, backspace, backspace, come through," because I was like, they gonna say, "Hey, yo,
Hey,
Pause.
yo.
hey, yo, pause."
Crazy. Crazy.
All right. So that's the announcement. We on TV.
We
On
on
TV.
TV.
That's-
On the tube.
That's it, So if you got sick of seeing me on YouTube, now you can watch me on TV. You
Bet
feel me?
that.
So if you don't watch us on YouTube, now you can watch us on TV for those who don't want to get on the internet.
Bro, I'm
and
trying to get on
consume their
Tubi
podcast.
for real.
Man, I mean, it's possible. If I can be on channel 16, I can be on Tubi.
Fact.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm down to get it.
Tubi, if you're listening.
People be talking trash about Tubi, but people be watching Tubi.
They do be
bro.
watching Tubi.
Of course they watch Tubi.
And that's
because
the
they
only-
don't want to pay for no other streaming service.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So you watch what you get.
Oh,
You-
yeah,
Which
no
I don't
doubt.
understand anyway. People canceling cable to get 10 streaming services.
And you
By the
paying
time you
same
get all
amount.
10, you paying the same
You
as
paying
cable.
Same for as cable. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Fact.
The only thing is, cable don't offer some of the shows that you want to see.
Like
you know
what?
I'm saying? Shoot. Now you got
Exactly. You can't
Well,
think about it.
is In Heat of the Night on
I'm
demand
sure it's on
on
demand.
cable?
You can look it up.
IMD TV. Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but that's free. That's a streaming service.
Yeah.
But it's not on cable though.
Right, but I could also watch it in the heat of the night on the Hallmark Network. I could watch it on multiple
You know-
channels
hey.
on cable, bro.
You know you watch when
Like-
you watch the Hallmark Network.
Hey, yo, I mean,
when
it
you
is
watch
what
the
it
Hallmark
is.
Network, all
It
right.
is what it is.
Let's see. You can't stream. You can't watch on demand Martin on cable. You got to have HBO for that.
Martin, true.
It'll play
No,
Martin.
you
Well,
can,
Martin used-
come
Martin,
on, you can watch Martin every day.
I think Martin
Yes,
used to
but
be on
not-
demand, but then
what
they
if
moved
I
it to
want to
HBO.
go to the episode where he talking about my mama biscuits?
That's what I'm saying though.
I
Like
can't
you
do
trying
that.
to have a service and pick what episodes you just watch what's on the TV on cable. But they do run Martin like all day.
They do.
True.
But they did used to have it on demand, and then they took it off because of HBO. Because they put all them shows on there: the Wayans, Jamie Foxx, Martin.
Yeah, because
they
it's
took
all on one
they took all
umbrella.
them back.
Yeah.
So you just unless you got MTV2 or VH1.
Let me
yeah,
see
you
what
can
else.
watch them
What else
joints.
can't you watch on cable? You can't watch. What's a Netflix show you can't watch on cable?
Obviously, because it's a Netflix,
Netflix
show.
show.
You just said
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I like Netflix shows,
But you like Netflix shows because you don't have cable.
You might got a good point there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know
Most of the
what's on
shows that people be telling me is jumping, they watching because they don't subscribe
Because it's on
to
a
cable.
streaming
right.
streaming
They don't have
platform.
cable.
Yeah.
But what's on cable to watch though? That's the question.
I mean, realistically,
I just watch sports.
I watch sports.
Yeah,
I was about to say the same.
man.
For the most part, that's the only reason I keep cable to watch
Yeah.
sports. Because if not, you're gonna be struggling trying to find a stream for that everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look. So mainly for sports for me.
But even with sports now, Hulu,
That
YouTube,
too.
with,
YouTube,
all of that.
sports,
So,
all that.
you know what I'm saying?
That just actually is pissing me off because I would like to just go to one place and be able to watch all this stuff, and now everyone
Yeah.
trying to own their own content.
Yeah,
now I got to use
one-stop shop.
everybody's app individually to watch
Yeah, it's a
TV.
bit much.
That drink pisses me off.
It's a bit much.
Mm.
But get to the other news. We went off on
Other
a
news,
tangent.
we doing all type of stuff, bantering
Yeah.
too much. Second piece of news, I know you can see it, man. We got the drip, man.
Hey,
We got the drip. Hoodies on the way. Y'all been, I ain't gonna say bothering us, but y'all been talking to me about it. I ain't gonna say bother, but people, it's a good thing. People want what you have.
Absolutely.
They want to support it, whatever. But for the longest, people been like, bruh, when y'all gonna do merch? When y'all gonna do merch? When can I get a hoodie? When can I get this? When can I get that? Well, your prayers have been answered. Should I say prayers? I don't know if they prayers or not. They should
The
be.
request.
The request.
has been
responded to.
heard.
Yeah.
And we're going to respond to
Your
it.
Yes.
request has been answered, and we are going to be taking pre-orders for the hoodies that you see here.
Yeah.
So tap in on that Manly D's. Manly D. I can't even say my own name right.
Man.
What was you about to say?
I don't know. Did it come out right?
Yeah,
You
you
said
said
Manly
tap
D's.
in on.
Okay,
yeah.
tap in on this Manly D's. Cut that part out, Troy. This Manly D's merch.
Yeah. So DM us, email.
Actually,
Whatever.
no, just DM us on Instagram. Go to the Instagram at Manly D's Podcast. Tell us your size, send us your email address. We'll take the pre-orders. We'll reach out to y'all with a receipt, everything like that. Make it official. We ain't gonna take y'all money through Cash App and nothing sketchy like that. So hit us up on Instagram. Let us know what you're cooking with, and we'll get back to you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Great Christmas gifts.
Great Christmas.
Great
You know what I'm
Christmas
saying?
gifts.
For
Christmas
the
gifts.
for the folks that listen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of that.
You know what I'm
Quality
saying?
is
So it's
solid.
there.
This quality.
It's there.
Like,
A lot of things.
It's like, Mel, what's the mixture of this? I'm gonna tell you how quality it is. Mel had to tell me, he's like, yeah, this is 3% polyamory and this is vinyl on here too. So it's good when you wash it. I was
Yeah.
like, he is really proud of this
That's
product.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
that,
no,
yeah,
it's a nice little fit, man.
Has
It's
1,000, 1,500
you
thread
know,
count.
you
You know
know,
what I mean?
This ain't gilded.
You
This
know,
ain't
it
gilded.
ain't
You know what I'm
gilded.
saying?
It ain't gilded.
It ain't gilded.
It ain't gilded.
We not hustling gildings.
But
It
also
ain't gilded.
gilded is nice,
They do
though.
have a higher
They
quality
got-
brand gilding though.
Yeah, they do.
But most
They
people
do.
don't buy the high quality. They buy the cheapest one, and then they charge you $70 for a hoodie.
that you could have
You
got
know
at
what I'm saying?
Walmart
That you
for
could have got at Walmart,
$7.95.
and then put your own little thing on that.
Right,
joint.
right.
So
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah,
pissing me
yeah.
off. So
But yeah,
these
get
not
with us on
gildings.
the merch, man. Looks good. Looks good.
Get with us on that,
My
man.
man Mel
Quality,
was
bro.
like, when you wash it, it'll keep the same, color, but I just hang mine up.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, dang, golly.
for real
You
though.
go tell
That's
me how
a
to
fact.
do my laundry too.
Well, look, I was just trying to say because we was talking about how the fit was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're a little snug, so if you want a little baggy, get a little bit bigger than what you normally get. But I
Right,
was just
right,
saying that I just hang my hoodies up anyway after I wash them
Mhm.
so that
Keep
I
the
don't
shape.
shrink them. You know what I'm
Help
saying?
Keep the shape.
Keep the shape, keep the color. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's black, I don't want it to fade.
That is true.
So I wasn't trying to tell you how to
Yeah,
do
you can't
laundry.
be out
I'm
here
just
wearing
saying, you know what I'm
ashy black.
saying?
And here's another tip. I don't know about y'all. I don't put a hanger in my shirts if I'm drying them.
Yeah.
I lay them over the bar. Because if you put the hanger inside of the neck, it can stretch the neck out.
Well, you're supposed
Mhm.
to put the hanger in from the bottom of the shirt so that you're not stretching the neck to put the hanger in the shirt.
But even when it's drying, even after you do that, it can still hang and pull on the neck a little bit.
We'll fold it over the bar. We'll fold it over the bar. I'm just
Yeah.
saying you just didn't want your. That's what we got to talk about the quality because I was saying
Yes.
like if you wash it because I know how you do. You wash your joint and then you throw it in there and then tell everybody that you washed it and it still came out fine.
Now I'm gonna wear
Fine.
this. I'm gonna wear this a couple times before I do wash it though. I don't know about y'all. I don't wash my.
You're not a one. You're
I
not a
don't
one-
wash everything after one wear.
Depending on what it is, yeah.
Wow.
What?
Huh?
No, like legit. Depending on what
Wait,
it is.
You wash everything after a wear?
Pretty much. Yeah, I do.
Now, do you wash it at home or you take it to a washer?
No, like my dress clothes or
You
whatever.
take it to
I
dry
it to the
cleaner.
cleaner.
Definitely dress clothes. Drawers get washed every day. Okay, let's go ahead and put that out there. I don't want nobody.
I don't
thinking-
wash
I mean,
my
if you-
drawers
if you
every
do the-
day.
if you do
I
the
mean,
two-
I
the
wa-
two-way
not wash-
wash,
I don't wash my drawers
I'll-
every day. I
wash-
change my
okay,
drawers
let me
every
say,
day. And
yes.
okay.
Drawers only get worn once, and again, then
You don't
get thrown
recycle
in-
them?
No, I don't recycle them. Don't recycle them.
Okay.
Let's see. A work shirt. Majority of the time, yes, I will wash that joint because I didn't sweat it through it, and you can smell my armpits and stuff like that. But it's a couple. Like my jeans. I'll wear them once, hang them up, and I'll wear them again, depending on what I did. They might get hung back up again, to be quite honest with you.
But you wash them though.
I do wash them.
That's what I'm saying. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do wash
No,
them.
But
but
at
he's
least you
saying
wash
he
'em.
wash them after he might wear them 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he might
and
wear them
then
2 or
wash.
3 times. But I heard a lot of people do that.
I'm sure people do. They
I
won't
was
admit
just
it,
saying,
but
I
I'm
know
sure
a lot of people that
yeah.
do that. Like actually, where I used to work, I ain't gonna say where I was working at, but where I
Mhm.
used to work, it was a lot of white folks there too.
Yeah.
And somehow we got on the same conversation that we have right now
Yeah.
about jeans and stuff like that. And I was talking about how the process I go through to wash my jeans, especially
Gotcha.
the black ones and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone looked at me like I was crazy.
Gotcha.
And I was like, well, what's the problem? And they were like, you wash your jeans. I'm like, you don't
Y'all
wash your
don't?
jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the YT people in the building was like, I don't wash my jeans. I'm sitting there confused.
Wow.
Like, don't wash them
No,
at all?
they never wash. They are telling it's a group. It's at least 10 people. So if it's those 10, then I know that 10 extends
right.
to
All right.
their community, and the rest of them, they all like, we don't wash our jeans.
But if you drop some ketchup or something on them,
They
you
said-
gotta clean them
Listen
joints.
to me,
Yeah.
bro. They said they never wash their jeans. They don't wash them. They couldn't give me no real logic behind why they don't wash them, but they just said they don't wash. Out of all the articles of clothing that they have, jeans is the only thing they never wash.
So they just wear them, and then eventually they get stiff as a board, and they put them on. They got to crack them back in place.
They're gonna turn into leather pants.
That's crazy.
But if you iron,
That's crazy.
if they not washing them, I doubt they ironing them, or they could.
I know a couple white people who didn't know how to even use an iron.
They just stick it in the dryer.
They just stick them in the dryer.
Now
Everybody done got lazy, bro.
That. Yeah, I
just
can't.
throwing
yeah.
it, putting on D-wrinkle
Yeah.
and throwing it in the dryer.
That ain't it for me.
Now I have put some. Now don't put it past me. Now I have put some clothing in the dryer for it to be de-wrinkled for me because I'm trying to do some things.
But does that actually
Depending-
work?
Yeah,
It
depending
does
on the
work.
fabric type.
Hmm.
Depending on the
does.
fabric type, it does work. But certain things you can't do that with. Like
Yeah.
hard cotton T-shirts, the wrinkles ain't gonna fall out.
Right.
Because you de-wrinkled it, so you gotta iron it.
Well, let me
Jeans and
give you
stuff
the
like that,
secret.
too.
Let me give you the life hack.
Unless
All
you
right.
use Downy wrinkle release or something like that.
You could do that. Throw the shirt in there. Take a couple ice cubes. Throw them in that joint. Put it on de-wrinkle. You straight.
You said
And it's just like it's
So
just
you
like
put ice cubes in the dryer?
and it's like it steams the it's kind of like steams the shirt a little bit.
where did you learn this?
Bruh, it works. I don't know where I learned it from.
So no one
But
taught it
it
to you.
works.
You just
So
thought
you
to
mean to
throw some
tell
ice
me-
in the dryer.
You gotta de-wrinkle something, and you like
Instead of taking out
instead
the
of
iron.
just taking out the iron and the ironing board, I'ma walk to the kitchen,
But if you think
get a
about
couple
it,
of ice cubes,
No.
shake them up,
listen.
and then throw them in the dryer.
First of all, quit saying I shake up things in my hand. Okay, that's the second episode you said I've been shaking up things.
Shake
in-
'em up.
I don't shake them up. Things in my hand. But yeah, the ice and the heat from the dryer causes a steam, and it ends up steaming the
No,
shirt.
I get the concept. I'm just saying, why not just iron it?
Yeah.
Oh, because I might be in a rush. You know, if I got 15 minutes and it's like, all right, I got to do XYZ first. All right, let me just throw this in there. So while I'm getting ready, I'm finished. I just grab it out and hit the door.
Okay, bet that. Yeah, that's different. That's different.
I ain't gonna try it, but I'll take your word for it.
Try it. Dead serious. Just try. Don't try it when you need it, but try it. Try it just
Well,
to
for-
test it.
Well, for starters, my laundry room is on the second floor. So if I wanted to get ice, I'd have to go downstairs.
Oh, but
to
see,
get
that's
the ice,
something
come
different.
back
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
upstairs.
It's a
For
lot.
all that, I might as
Yeah.
well just use the iron.
See, my wash and dry is right beside the kitchen.
It's
So
fine.
I dig that. That's
So
what's
cool. I
up.
mean, we back from the holiday, back from Thanksgiving,
back.
cooking up. Now everybody getting ready for Christmas. I actually put my Christmas stuff up before Thanksgiving, but you know
I
what I'm saying,
think
just to get it
Thanksgiving
over with.
is a wash now, though, because I mean,
It's an in between.
well, even with that, you have, I mean, with the ornaments, with the decorations, people don't wait till Thanksgiving to even put that
Nah,
stuff up. It's
yeah.
just like November 1, everybody putting up Christmas stuff. So
It's the better holiday to me.
what Christmas is?
Well, Thanksgiving is for me. You know what I'm saying? But I think for the community, Christmas is the better holiday for most people.
Oh yeah,
Like
most
the,
definitely.
the
Yeah.
grandiosity of it.
But it brings the worst out of people, bro.
It
oh,
do.
of course,
Like on multiple levels. I think it causes stress on the family. there's a such thing as called holiday blues. You know
Sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know from my mom, like whenever you mention a holiday to her, you can see the pain behind her eyes because it's like, I know for her, like coming home, all she see is like family members who are not there anymore because
Mhm.
they passed away. You know what I'm saying? So I think that happens, and then it brings the worst out of our community, bro. Like cats be boosting and stealing and all types of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
They
see
do
that
that
video?
anyway.
Y'all see that video where the Amazon lady came to the hood to drop off a package?
Nah.
I'm gonna insert this video right here. She came to the hood, dropped off a package, walked the package to the door. She's walking back to the van. Door opened up, people just coming in and out, just
Oh, wow.
taking
Oh, yeah.
stuff in boxes and stuff like that.
Easy.
Well, I'm not surprised at that though, because they've been taking they're hitting up all them
Yeah.
high end stores. People been doing that all year.
Yeah, if you can go
That's
into
been a big thing.
Nordstrom's or you know what I mean, what else did they hit? I know they've hit.
They go
Nordstrom.
Louis, they go
Louis,
Gucci,
Gucci, all of that.
Neiman
You can
Marcus,
hit
all
them
those
up.
stores. You definitely
What's
hit a
an
prime
Amazon truck?
Yeah, you hit a prime truck if you.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll definitely hit a prime truck if you do all that,
For
man.
real.
So yeah, no, this is a funny time of year though too, especially for people. You know, we kind of talked about it a little bit last time, like figuring out whose house you're supposed to be going to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
split time and all that. So you know, this is a rough time for couples, especially
Oh,
if you're
yeah,
not
for
married, trying
sure,
to figure
for
out,
sure.
you know, who house I'm gonna go to. Am I going to my girl's house? My girl coming to my house? You know, it could be some people's first time meeting their family members and stuff
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
a lot
So
of
you
pressure.
like-
Dad, we said don't do that though.
you know what I'm
told
saying?
them
We
don't do
did
that.
though.
We did
But they
tell
gonna
them
do it
don't
anyway.
that.
Like don't take. What do you mean? Don't
We
do
said
what?
don't bring
Hey,
new people to introduce for like the
not-
holiday,
not
for
on the
Thanksgiving.
holidays.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not on the
you
holidays.
honestly you should introduce your significant other like during the warm during the warm part of the season. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Uh,
What does the weather? what
Because it's like you know, you have cookout, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got some on the grill, you know, those are good times to bring somebody around.
What they got to do with warm though?
happens?
I was waiting on the warm part. I was
I mean,
trying to
that's
help
when you
you
He's
grill.
saying
connect
that
the dots.
That's when you cook
like
out
you
and
take
grill.
something that is not as invasive as like a Thanksgiving or Christmas. Still do it.
Something that's
cookout.
not
And
as,
it's like a
something that's
big-
not as formal. You mean?
Right.
Yeah. I appreciate you trying to be my interpreter. I appreciate
Right,
that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean?
Mel so quick to judge.
Right.
I'm judging, I'm just trying to- I'm trying to-
figure out where the heat comes
I'm trying to
from.
figure out where the heat
Okay.
come
Well,
from.
you said warm, so making emphasis to the weather.
Yes.
So then I was like, okay. Well, I was waiting for your explanation on why warm.
Got you.
You
Right.
never tied the knot. So I was like, okay, what does that got to do with warm?
But yeah, I know a lot of people who are introducing their significant others to their family this upcoming holiday. It's gonna be really, really interesting. It's gonna be really, really interesting.
in your
I know
circle.
I know I got a family member. She's gonna go meet her boyfriend's side of the family for the first time. No, not the first time. It'll be their first holiday. A lot of the people that I work with, they're bringing family home. You know, they're bringing friends to family, and so I'm interested to hear the stories when people
Sure.
come back.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Ain't nothing worse when you go to visit somebody's family and then some drama break out
Oh,
amongst that
man.
family, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember distinctly, and I know they won't hear this. I know they won't hear this clip, so I'm gonna talk freely about it. Okay.
Sure.
I was like 8 or 9 years old. I went to my cousin's house to stay because my mama, she wanted to go to the beach. And so she was like, I'm not taking you with me.
Mm.
You
Grown
going to go
folk
stay
time.
with
Grown folk time.
All right, man, let's not put it like that.
I'm
you know
just.
what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what
I
it
don't wanna
is,
think
though.
about my mama like that.
Hey, bro, I used to say the same thing about my mama.
What'd you
But I
say?
knew she was getting it in though.
Hey, I don't.
That joint used to piss me off though.
I was
Moms
born.
can't live.
No,
I
I'm just
was
saying.
born
I'm just
from-
it just
Listen.
do something different to you when you know your mama out there. You know what I'm saying?
I was
living
born
life, you know what
by
I'm saying?
immaculate conception, okay, and they just assigned my dad as my dad. They never,
I
they
dig
never
it.
congregate.
Yeah, it's a real revelation when you realize your mama out here getting it. No, for real, bro. I told my mama this before. It ain't no
Hey,
secret, bro. I done when you realize that she out here getting it and your perception of your mama changed, like, cause you see your mama, that's your mama.
Right. That's
You
mom.
forget that she a woman though.
Right,
So
right.
you don't be looking at her like you look
Right,
at other.
right,
You don't,
right.
but you realize your mama a woman. She say something, you like,
Mom,
she
dude,
really out here like that.
getting it in.
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
It never happened.
My dude.
Like for real.
Yeah,
One time
yeah.
I was younger, and my mama this is making that transition from tidy whities when you moving on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
know what I'm saying?
You was going to
You
the
know what I'm
big
saying?
boy?
No, I was going to the big boy drawers. You know what I'm saying? You start off with your tidy whities, then you make a
Nigga had the
transition.
Ninja Turtle
You know what I'm
3-pack. 3-pack.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. So we, for most of us, it was, you go from tidy whities, you trying to figure out boxes, you moving the boxes.
Right.
Boxer briefs weren't really hitting for us back then. People used to
Yeah,
call
it's
that.
true.
You know what I'm
Sure,
It
saying?
took a while for
It won't
yeah,
hit.
yeah,
So
yeah.
then she trying to convince me to do boxer briefs. This is before my time. I'm like, I don't know if boxer briefs ain't really a thing. Boxers probably more for me.
Yeah.
So she trying to, get me to do the boxer brief thing. She trying to grow me. She trying to take me somewhere. So I'm like, okay, I'll try the little whatever. So she give me the boxer briefs, and I'm young. She like, try them on, whatever. So I try them on. She like, how you like them? I said, they weird, but I'll wear them for a little while and get
Yeah.
back to you.
Gotta
She
see if
said,
they
don't
can
worry about it.
calibrate.
Look.
I'll wear
You gotta
I'll wear it
calibrate
for a little
Hey,
while.
I got calibrate the meat. I got calibrate the meat. So look, we in it. I'm wearing them Jay. She trying to big up the drawers. She trying to make me like the drawers.
Yeah.
So she like, yeah, what's that? What was that nigga's name? Whoever she was messing with at the time, she was like, well, such and such wear these type of drawers.
Yeah.
So at the moment, she's saying it to me. I'm not listening to what she's saying, and she said it like 3 times. She's like, well, such and such wear them drawers, so it's cool. So I'm sitting there, and it took me a second, and then I turn around, I'm like, how you know what type of drawers he wear?
My dude.
How you know what drawers he got on?
That
This
is-
what you doing on the weekend?
Hey. Mama got knees too.
So
What
that's what I'm
Jody
saying. You
mama
don't
tell me,
realize.
oh,
I'm
baby
like,
boy?
yo,
Mama got, but Jody was a grown man, though.
Regardless, though, it's still the same.
He was a
mindset.
grown man still at his mama and them
Which
house.
is true. That is true. But mama got knees too, though. Age don't matter.
it don't matter. But I'm just
Anyway.
saying, you don't realize your mama a woman until she say something to you that makes
I
you
dig
like,
that.
yo,
Exactly.
I dig that.
So back to the story. So my mama goes to the beach. She lets me off at my cousin's crib because me and him, we play Super Nintendo, all that type of stuff. Well, turns out his mama is got found out by his dad. Got found out that I don't know the extent, but I remember distinctly him saying, "What is this letter? What's this letter?" We ain't sending no text messages and stuff during this.
Listening letter.
You know, if you wrote a letter, it's something serious.
That's real.
That's real. And he's like, "What is this letter?" And
who this for?
exactly. So then he come in the room talking to my cousin, like, "Did you know about this letter?" And I'm sitting up there in my underoos. You feel me? I'm like, I didn't know. I just came over here. And I didn't realize he was talking to my cousin. I thought he was talking to me.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was like, I don't know.
So
It
like,
wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. I don't even know what y'all talking about. That was the worst. So it's nothing worse than actually going over a family member's house when they having drama going on. That's got to be
No, that's
one of
funny,
the
bro.
worst things.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't do it. I told you my path. Least resistance.
Yeah, nah.
If I feel like it's drama, I'm not coming.
yeah, keep
If
that.
you're not
where
about
it's
to
at.
ruin my deviled eggs, nigga.
Keep
But
that
see,
where
that's
it's
the
at.
thing you have to risk every holiday. You have to risk drama. If you want to see family, you have to risk seeing that drunk uncle, that cousin who feel like don't nobody love them the way that everybody else
Why
love
is
it.
every family like that? Though?
I don't
why,
know.
Like, why do you have those dynamics in every family?
I don't know, bro.
Like it's crazy.
You got that one uncle who is a pervert, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
He
got
trying
no
to flirt
pervert
with your little
uncles.
cousin. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's like
I ain't got no pervert uncles.
I
I
can't
was
say
blessed
that
and I have
either.
no pervert uncles.
Right.
I got other stuff with my uncles.
No, I
though.
feel it. I feel it.
They
I
not
feel it.
perverts though.
I feel it. But yeah, it's like that in every family dynamic to some capacity. And I just find that very intriguing. But I do agree. Again, you get the stories, it's after the holiday, but you gotta follow up with the stories. and we gotta see how that went. But I don't support it. I ain't nobody trying to meet Larry and all of that.
Ain't.
So it is what it is,
Ain't.
man. It is what it is.
So it'd be that.
But have y'all ever had a holiday or family gathering that you were the first to go to and it popped off like that? in a relationship wise?
That's a
No,
good
I would
question.
say on my first interaction, no. But after people have gotten comfortable with seeing you,
Got you.
they start
Got you.
letting they real you know what I'm saying, real
Yeah.
situation. Because sometimes people will put on because they know you knew. They like, oh, I don't want to.
Nah,
you know,
yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I
sometimes they'll be
feel
like,
it.
well, I
I
don't want to
feel
put
it.
on
I
because
feel
you
it.
know such and such here. But after they done seen you a couple times, you know how black people get. They're like, oh, he
Yeah,
ain't
you-
nobody,
yeah,
somebody.
yeah,
You know,
it's the real
yeah,
deal. It's the
yeah.
real
Like
deal.
let me see what happened.
It's the real deal.
Yeah, I had a couple occasions. Like I remember one time I went to my girlfriend's graduation, ex-girlfriend's graduation, and her.
We know shit, X man. You
Right,
ain't gotta
like
say that,
God.
bro.
I mean, you know,
You
whatever.
ain't gotta say that, man. We know.
And all her cousins are like Muslims.
Okay.
And so I had never met them cats before. So here I am. I show now at the graduation, everybody cordial. You don't even know that I'm there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because everybody just celebrating. But then I show up at the house after the graduation, and you got these 6 Muslims on the other side of the daggone table staring at me like, so what's your intentions with my cousin? I'm like, well, I'm just trying to finish freshman year of college real quick.
Got you. Got you.
I don't
I
exactly
hate that
know.
intention conversation though.
It happens though.
I know it's a necessary type of conversation. You know, I
Is
say
it necessary because you know a nigga lying to
I
you?
know, but I say
Like, I
necessary
mean-
because you kind of the men in the family kind of feel like we talked about before, like they got a duty to watch out for the women in their family, like a sister, cousin. So you want to know who this
You
nigga
said
is.
that about your sister.
I know,
though.
but I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. Like you feel like it's necessary, but then at the same time,
But you know
it's-
the
you know,
freestyling
I
for
know,
real,
but that's
right?
why.
Like my
And that's what I'm
intentions
saying.
are
Ain't we
to
all
make her
freestyling?
to make her honest.
And
Yeah,
that's
I'm
why I
about to
kind of
go
stopped.
burn this motherfucker. What is you talking about? I'm about to go burn this motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
I
That's why I don't know if it's like real. That's why I don't know if it's like a real necessary conversation. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you gonna lie?
Big fact.
Like you ain't
Right,
tell the
of
truth, or maybe
course.
it's too soon for me to even know what my intentions are. Like I'm still trying to
I
figure
think
it
that's
out.
the most honest answer. It's
Like
too
I'm
soon
still trying to
know
figure
what
it out.
my
I don't
intentions
know.
are.
Like I'm
But
trying
I'm
to
gonna burn that motherfucker up.
In the meantime,
In the meantime,
it's
you
just
got
crazy
me-
because
you got me figured out.
honestly, because it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna say it's ridiculous, but by the time you done met everybody, you done already been burning it up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're like, what are my intentions? Well, I done already executed most of my
I
intentions
done,
before
I
we got to
executed
this.
all my plays.
I think my intentions is what allowed me to get here. You know what I'm saying? So you know
Yes.
the work I've been putting in has allowed me to be before you today. So
Right.
you know, I don't know what my intentions are.
You're
yet.
welcome.
But see,
Voila.
and you're right. But the problem is, we don't realize when we step into those atmospheres that we are also bringing up the baggage of the previous person that they brought in. And so they like, I know the previous dude she brought
Right.
in.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like this? Or if you brand new and they never experienced this individual with someone in a relationship, they go ham for that type of stuff.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm just a likable guy, so I can fit
You ain't
in.
never had no.
But see,
intention
you ain't got
questions.
you ain't got like no
You ain't
female
never had no
cousins and
inten-
stuff
no
like that.
intention
I
do you?
do.
conversations?
Yeah, I got female cousins.
Oh.
Absolutely. Huh?
You ain't never had no intentions conversation.
Absolutely. But I
Oh.
mean, you know what I mean? You know how I get down, you know what I'm saying? It's
You use your voice and your agency.
you know,
you know.
easy. Easy. Sir, it's a pleasure to be here
Yep.
with you
yep,
all today. You
yep,
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, all of that. My intentions are like I'm just getting to know. Like Troy said, I'm getting to know, see what happens, what can shake out. But I'm enjoying my time. I
Mhm.
appreciate the hospitality.
Yep.
You know what I mean? All of that kind of thing.
I've
I did have one
I've
situation.
enjoyed getting
though.
to know her.
Yeah, I had one situation where I traveled. I think it might have been a graduation or something like that. But traveled, and we were both coming from different areas. I was coming from, I think, Virginia, and Shorty was coming from like Atlanta or something like that. But her people were in Indianapolis for a graduation. So go out there for the graduation
Shout out 317.
or whatever. First of all, Indianapolis is a terrible place.
There is not much there.
There's
not much in Indianapolis.
it's
Like it
hella
is a
great,
city,
no
but
sun.
it's not a lot
all of that. So
Yeah.
get out there, her flight delayed. So like it was something had her flight delayed, whatever. Literally missed the whole grad. I'm just there. She missed the whole graduation, whole night.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm literally there. First time meeting
By
the people
yourself. And
by
she
my
not
damn
there.
self. I said, "Hey, yo."
I'm surprised.
This
Why did you go if you
ain't
knew
it.
she wasn't gonna make it, or she didn't say she
I was
wasn't gonna make
already in the air. Like I was already in the air transitioning to flying there.
Uh-huh.
So by the time I get there, that's when I find out like, yo, my flight delayed. I'm gonna be late, whatever. and then it just trickled down from there.
No, I meant like,
So-
why did you still go to the graduation if you knew she wasn't gonna make it?
This was all the same day of travel, man. I need you. to
No,
follow.
no, I get it. You say you was on the plane, you
Yeah.
landed, then found out. I'm saying, why didn't you just find something else to do?
Because
Why did you
no.
still go to the graduation after you got there if you knew she wasn't
What?
gonna
What else am I supposed to do? Sit in the
be
airport?
there? Enjoy Indianapolis. go to the city, go watch a game. You know what I'm saying?
What else am I supposed to
Do your thing.
I'm in a foreign land. nigga.
check out the town. You know.
No car. This before Uber. and all that
Okay,
kind
okay,
of
I got
shit.
you. Okay,
So
yeah,
you
you're
gotta
right. You're
think,
right. You're right. You're right.
I'm an old head.
I
We
got
ain't
you
had-
right.
we
You're right.
have
I
all
forgot
that.
you're old.
So yeah, so go to the graduation. Her pops did take me to the Pacers game. That was
Okay,
cool.
see.
Oh, that's
all right.
So-
See what I'm
that's
saying?
legit.
That, I
That's
mean
legit.
that was straight. But you know, I got he
He probably
went-
felt bad for you.
He probably did. I ain't gonna hold you. He probably did. But he takes me to the mall and he go to this suit shop or whatever. And that's when he hit me with, what are you? I'm flying to the A, burning that motherfucker up every weekend. That's my intention. Out of here. So after that, needless to say,
It was
We-
over
it-
with.
it was
Yeah, it was
over
over
with.
with.
Yeah,
it
this
was
is the worst
it's
experience ever, yo.
I believe
worst
that.
experience ever.
Well, I remember the first time I met all right, so I had met my wife's mother prior to us dating, but then after we realized we was going to date, I came to the house to pick her up, to take her out to, whatever. Her mom was there, and her mom was like, "Hey, you see that grass out there in the back? She got a big field." And I was like, yeah, it's really, really cut, really manicured. I really like it. I'm a country boy. If you got lines in your grass, then I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
You feel me? She's like, yeah, so you see that grass back there? I cut it all by myself. I was like, good for you. Didn't know she was setting me up. She said,
Absolutely.
and just like I cut that grass, I will cut you if you hurt
Wow.
my daughter.
For real?
Yes.
I would have said we can get active. Easy. For real.
And
Like-
then, okay, all right.
I'll tell you my story after that.
And then after that, all right, so we just finished tying the knot. We at the reception, right? You know how at the reception, you cut the cake, get the cake to each other, you walk around, you go meet the families. So we walk around, we meeting the families. I don't remember meeting her aunt before, so I think this was our first time meeting. She comes up to me, she says, "Now that's my girl. This is my wife's aunt. That's my girl." I said, "Yeah." She's like, "You better take care of her." I was like, "I definitely will." She's like, "Because if you don't, I'm going to kick your ass."
Mhm.
In which I said, "I'm so glad you came today.
Yeah.
God bless you."
God bless
What
you.
do people expect from that? Do
Yeah,
they
he
think
had
that
a
that's going to
smile
get them in
down
line?
upon you.
And then I walked away.
Like, I will beat your ass. Like, what are we talking about? That does not scare me. You telling
Right.
me if I do something, you gonna do something to me, I will dog you, bro. I real live will beat your ass, bro.
Crazy.
That does not scare me. If I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do it regardless of what you say. I don't even know you like that. And that's what I'm saying. I had one of them stories where people, front you the new guy coming in, she got brothers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And the brothers want to front you like, oh,
Yeah.
well, what, they try to, dog on
Right.
you, whatever like that. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'd be like,
you know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Like legit, I will beat your ass. I'm not like you. Is in this because they think that you coming to the table trying to join their family.
Sure,
You know what I'm
follow
saying?
you.
Like
Yeah.
she might be trying to join my family just as much as I'm trying to join hers.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Y'all
right,
I may not rock with y'all.
Right.
Y'all may make me not want to be with her to begin with.
Sure.
Right.
So it's a two-way street. I'm not coming just to, what I'm saying, see what you got. What's her intentions with me?
Yeah.
You better be talking to her. You talking about I better treat her right. She better treat me right. She gonna
Right,
be
right.
back here with y'all.
Right.
Y'all gonna be figuring it out. Baby better come correct. It ain't just me.
That's
you know what I'm
real.
saying? That's usually how my conversation will go with brothers, dads, or whatever. I just keep it honest. Like, hey, it's too early. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'm,
man,
like,
sure.
I want to figure it out. I'm rocking with her. She cute. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you. Thank you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm trying when I figure it out, I'll let you know. And I did. Once I figured it out. But I'm just saying, I just don't know what people expect from those conversations.
Well, I think that's definitely somewhat of an older tradition because at one point, fathers would just be like, you are well off. You take my daughter and you treat.
Right.
So
Right.
all of it's based in some level of tradition, protection, all that kind of thing. So it's interesting though because be trying it.
Yeah. They tried all.
Niggas
They
be trying
they
it.
tried a lot.
So
You said you had a story though. You said you were waiting to tell your story.
It was just like that, just about like meeting the interactions and stuff like that. Just meeting people. I ain't have a situation where my person didn't show up to the state that we were supposed to be going to,
right, yeah.
or whatever. But I did have a situation where like my first interaction meeting the family was at a funeral. where like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, like it was one of them situations like, oh, one of my family members passed. I got to go to this funeral. I don't
trying
want
to
to
pull
go. I don't want to go by myself.
So you was trying to be supportive,
I was trying to be supportive,
right?
of the
Because you knew that was gonna be
situation.
a play.
You know what I'm
at
saying?
some
So I'm
point.
like, I'll go. Like, you don't want to go by yourself. I'll go with you. And it was just awkward to be in that type of mourning situation.
Yeah.
Most
that's-
people mourning, but at the same time, it was like some of the people were mourning, but the rest of the people felt like it was like an occasion. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, meet, this is such and such
'cause you
boyfriend,
gotta think a
come,
lot of-
introduce and shake your hand. I'm like, yo, the casket open.
Yeah, but
I
if
don't
it-
want to talk about that right now. Like, get with me after. Get with me after. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, after they close my man up.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
holler at me. I don't want to have this conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. But everyone's like, oh, nice to meet you. They shaking hands and everything. I'm like, yo, get
See,
with
you
me at
want
the
everybody-
repass.
you
Get
want everybody
with
to
me
be-
at the repass.
Yeah, you want everybody to be, but a lot of be sad. But a lot of times, that's the only time that you see family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Funerals, or I mean, obviously family reunions, those kind of things. But holidays, stuff like that. A lot of times people don't come around as much as they used to. But a funeral
Everybody
is forced
showing
to
up,
bring
yeah.
everybody together. So I ain't seen cousin whatever in 17, 18 years. They at the funeral and you got
Because the whole time they sitting at the funeral, they looking at the cousin.
who is that?
Like, who is that with your
right.
cousin?
Yeah, and
who that?
Because
who
I
that
remember
is?
she was talking to such and such.
Yeah,
Oh, is
they
that
putting
him?
the story together.
This
Yeah,
what y'all
they
worried
putting the
about at the
story
funeral.
together.
That's
That's
me.
what
I
they
was
do.
like,
They're
this
not
what y'all
even
worried
thinking
about at the
the person
funeral.
in the
Yeah.
daggone casket.
Well, they gone, my guy.
I know, but I'm
They
saying
already
like,
gone.
you know,
They already go. I hate
I've
to break
always felt
I hate to
awkward.
break it to you, but they already go.
I've
go.
always felt awkward going to funerals of people that I didn't know.
I got you.
Because I just don't, obviously I don't feel connected to the situation. So while not everyone, but some people are mourning, it's a hard time for them, tough time. I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
It's just like something to do or something that's
Yeah.
going on for me. So I feel awkward. So that's how I felt the whole time I was there. Like, all right, I came to be supportive, but
But you can
this
tell
joint
us
hella
now.
awkward for me. You know
Were
what
you
I'm
really
saying?
there to be supportive, or you was gonna use it for a play later?
I mean, sometimes support is a
I think
play.
it's a 2-for-1. I ain't gonna
I'm
hold
saying,
you.
like,
It's a
sometimes,
2-for-1.
sometimes support is a play.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It is
just
a
asking.
play.
I'm just asking.
So that's why,
You get benefits for, being.
again. I'm not.
we had just talked
But
about it.
I see what you're saying.
I had
What was-
already
back
been-
to what are your intentions?
What was the initial step? What
Come
was
on,
the
bro.
initial?
What are your
I'm trying
I
to
had
get
already
play-
been, like we said, I had already been burning that mud up. So because I had already burned it up and there already
Okay.
been some work put in, I'll
Hey.
come support you at your little.
I don't think I've ever
You know
been
what
to
I'm
a
saying?
funeral just out of like that. I don't think I've ever done that.
The repass was jumping though. Whatever they had going on at the repass, I was for that. But at
Right.
the time, I just, you know what I'm saying?
I
He
feel
was
that.
taking pictures and all type of other stuff. I'm like, hey, yo, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Come on now.
What the good thing about if you are the new person and go to an event like that and they taking pictures, you be like, hey, I'll take the picture for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can show like support and all that type of stuff without being in the photo. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like in those I don't like being the person who is like not truly connected to everybody and I be in the photos at the same time. Cause I'm like, I don't really know y'all.
I
like
might not
that.
be here.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
I
Because
just,
I'm here for my play.
I know a lot of people do it. I'm just not for taking pictures at funerals. I just don't think.
Yeah, I
that
had
this
to
is-
tell my mom about
This
that.
is
you
not
know.
the time to be taking
Yeah,
pictures.
my
bro.
mom.
This-
My mom. I love you, mom.
What you mean? Like
This is not the time to take pictures, bro. If you
They do that
at
That's
the
what-
repass?
Pictures
No,
at
no. My people will legit
at
go
the
up to the
funeral
casket.
and take a picture at the or
Oh,
take a picture
no,
of the
bro.
casket.
Yeah,
Take a picture of the person in the
Yeah.
casket. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this is a send off. This is not supposed to be memorable. I
Yeah.
don't want to look.
Legit.
If I open up a photo album and I see a in a casket,
No, legit.
Yeah.
They my people do that.
I know,
I
and I know
got-
a lot of people do it, but
I got family members who will take the photo, print it out, and put it in a
No,
frame,
bro.
and it'd be
Oh, yeah.
it'd be
No,
around the
bro.
crib.
yeah.
no.
I took a photo of my homeboy when I was 18. That was the first time I took a photo. I printed it out. I said I'll never do this again.
no,
Yeah.
never.
never.
Because first of all, they don't do right by the body. You know what I'm saying? They don't do
Troy
right.
Black is-
Yo, that he black.
Troy Black,
He
as hell,
black
bro.
and country is a mother. They don't do the body right.
They
now.
don't. They did not do my.
You remember such and such? You see how they did his body? You see how they did his body? He just don't even look himself.
They ain't do my boy body right at all.
Bruh.
He was 3 shades lighter than what he normally
But you know
is.
that comes down to what people can pay to get the body right.
Oh yeah, true.
So
true.
you know what I'm saying? Like that does contribute to it. You know what I mean?
Now look, I won't gonna bring this up because I know it's kind of, but since we here, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay. Just recently, I saw a video of this dude at his funeral. He was put in he was put on a bench press.
Yeah.
They posed him
like he was lifting
like
weights?
he was lifting weights.
No, the incline bench
The
weights.
incline at that.
Like
you know what I'm
legit
saying?
incline. Like this dead on the weight bench, an arm motion on the incline, bro.
And
Niggas
people
got
walking-
workout
and people
clothes on
walking
and
by.
everything.
Yes, he got gym clothes.
They
and
made like a
everything,
mini
bro.
gym and put ropes around it like a VIP.
Crazy.
Then I saw this one joint of this dude. He was about to walk into a boxing ring, so he had his little his robe on with his gloves on, had sunglasses on. Then I saw another dude. He was sitting on a Kawasaki like this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I seen that one. That was a while ago though.
Hey, bro.
And then I don't know if y'all seen this one. This was happened. I think this happened last year. It was a rapper who passed away. They put his body up and posed him in the club, so that people are in the club partying while this dead body is sitting
Crazy.
in the front of the club.
I know people
Yo.
got all type of rituals and things that they do.
That's not a
but
ritual,
But
bro.
I'm in some communities there's a process for burial.
Sure.
Like they dance in the street, all type of stuff. But just lay me down.
Yo, lay
Just-
me down to sleep. Bro.
Bro,
Just lay me down. To sleep.
just lay me down, bro.
Just lay me down. Yeah.
Just lay me down. Don't do all that, bro.
I don't need. all
Please
that.
don't do all that. I would
Yeah.
not want that. And they just be thinking people want that. How they know he wanted to be on the weight
Right.
bench on his last, on his send off? How they know he wanted to be in the
Well,
club?
they
Put me in
base
my
it upon
boxing
what
robe.
they are. the
What they wanna
characteristics of
remember
them,
about that
or
person.
What
Yeah.
they're known for. You know what I mean? Or what they were into or whatever, particularly obviously the gym or the motorcycle, all that kind of stuff. But don't do that, yo. Just
Come
lay
on,
me,
bro.
just lay me
Don't
down.
just lay me
lay me
down.
lay me down. Yo.
Just lay me down.
I don't even want. I lay me down, close my casket. I don't want y'all to see me like that.
I got you. I got
Get a picture of me when I was in my 30s
you. Sure.
or something
Set
like
it
that.
up.
You know what I'm saying? Set it up right
She want
beside
that
me.
Casket closed.
Exactly. That's how I want y'all to remember.
I'll
me.
leave mine open because I gotta see who coming.
This-
I might sit up in that mug.
Uh-oh.
Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
uh,
Who crying?
I'm about to
She
see.
ain't crying
Yeah, she
hard
ain't.
enough.
I got
That's
scope
She
bad.
need
out.
to be crying.
I got
That's
scope
bad.
out. Keep my joint open, bro, for a little
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Keep my joint open, and then I want to sing. Like when it's time for them, like when I'm open and they close my drink,
Yeah.
I want people to fall out.
Nobody's
no,
doing
no,
all
bro.
that.
I want people to
and,
fall
and that's,
out, bro.
and that's another thing.
Show me that
bro.
I missed, bro. Fall out. I want somebody to hang over the casket like they can't believe I'm gone.
So you
bro.
want a spectacle?
I want a
Listen.
spectacle, bro.
The people,
I'm that important, bro.
listen, the people who fall out at funerals are the people that did the worst by the individual in the casket,
And they regret it.
and they regret.
And
they
I would,
regret
and that brings
everything
joy
they
to my
did.
spirit too.
Exactly, and so
That's what I'm
don't-
saying. Fall
I
out.
don't want none of that.
Mm.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah, close me up
Fall
and get
out.
me out.
I mean,
here,
just
yo.
lay me down, but do all the rest.
Nobody,
Of it.
bro. I can tell you right now. Nobody's doing all. Ain't nobody doing all that. I can tell you right there.
Ain't nobody doing all of that. Don't put nothing in the casket. with
Yeah.
me. Just close it.
So go ahead and get that out your spirit. Ain't nobody.
Yo.
Matter of fact, I just want to make sure I'm able to speak at the moment.
I
That's
hope
all.
so.
I just pray that
Yeah,
I'm around
bro.
to speak at it,
They
bro.
done- yeah,
For real,
that's wild. Life crazy.
it is.
Life
though.
is crazy.
It is. Though.
I stand on that though. Don't take no pictures at funerals though.
Yeah,
I
that
know
ain't
y'all
it.
be doing that. Don't do
That
that,
ain't
yo.
it. That
Yeah,
ain't
don't
it.
do that.
That's not a
That
good
ain't
look,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
I think if you go to the repast, cutting in them, they come around. We need to take pictures because we don't know when we're gonna see each other again.
Sure,
know what I'm
nah,
saying?
I'm with that. I'm with that.
And then the memory is
that.
always gonna be, remember we took this picture at such and such funeral.
Absolutely. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you no.
That's true.
I went to a funeral last year, and it was the most interesting funeral I've ever experienced. Yo, like you walk in and you're like, okay, this will be some hood shit. This gonna be some hood. So get to the funeral. Go do. I mean, it wasn't a traditional funeral, because the individual didn't necessarily believe in that kind of thing. So for one, it wasn't what we're used to. from a funeral
Yeah. It
standpoint.
wasn't a faith-based type of service.
Right. It wasn't. It was not faith based. But when I see, the funeral director tats on his hands and not knocking nobody, I got tats,
I'm
whatever.
next.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just certain settings you don't
Yeah.
Expect-
visualize. So that's my bias.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end, we in the parking lot, and they like, we gonna release these doves.
Oh.
I said, yo.
That's the type of spectacle I'm talking
Yo,
about, bro.
And the thing is, the funeral director, he didn't even have on a suit. He had on a track suit with the funeral logos on it. I said, hey, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. So they do the doves, whatever. We go to the repast, straight turn up. So now I'm in my crowd. I'm with my people now.
Right.
Turn up, throwing them back, DJ, everybody, Cupid shuffling, cha-cha. I said, yo,
that's how it needs to
when
be done.
I go, just get me in the ground and party.
Yeah,
Just
go
get
for
me
it.
in
That's
the
it.
ground and party.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, I'm down for that,
was
but don't take pictures.
Now
though.
that was great. That
Yeah.
was fun.
I'm down for that, but don't take pictures. Bro.
Don't take
But
take
I was
pictures.
just like, yo, when I saw the director in the tracksuit, I was like, yeah, this.
And I don't care if y'all dress up or not. Turn my funeral to a sneaker ball. Like
Yo,
everybody
legit.
wearing sneakers or something like that. Like,
But the
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
thing
Don't
is,
wear
on
no
top
suit.
of that, after that funeral, like maybe 5-6 months later, this same funeral director was arrested for murder because he showed up at another funeral, shot and killed somebody, and was like, that was my body. Like legit.
because they
I'm
stole
sure y'all
the
saw it
body.
in
they
the
stole
news.
the
I
body.
didn't.
Yeah, no, legit. So he shot and killed somebody at the funeral
'Cause they
because they were
stole a
arguing
body.
over a body. And now he locked up for killing somebody. Same funeral director.
Hey, that's wild.
That's
crazy.
wild.
That's wild.
Crazy.
So we're not gonna do a hood funeral service.
Yeah, nah,
for
nah.
me.
Sneaker
You know what
ball
I'm
for
saying?
me.
Wear sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. You don't have to wear a suit. All white occasion. That'd be cool. If y'all want to do something special, be in
nigga,
You don't even
you
wear
swear.
all white.
I
nigga.
know. That's what I was about to say.
We're all
Who you
white.
think you is? Snow
Nigga,
Patrol?
you can have a boot ball.
A what ball?
A boot ball.
Yo, you gonna quit talking about my boots, bro?
What?
You gonna quit talking about
I'm
my
saying
boots?
you wear boots.
I wear dress up boots.
That's what I'm saying.
You
So
do.
have a boot ball.
Okay.
You like a good boot?
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
Ain't no wrong with boots.
I'm not
nigga.
But
coming at
also-
your
If
boots.
you like your brunch boots, wear your brunch boots, Troy.
but he
Wear your
had-
brunch boots, Troy.
No, everybody wear Jordans. Go buy you a pair of Jordans
Go buy a pair of Jordans just for your funeral.
just for my funeral. Get some exclusive ones too that you got to get on StockX.
Ain't nobody gonna do that.
Wow, yeah.
How they gonna have time to get the shipping and handling?
Expedited, overnight it.
I dig
Because
it.
you
Pay
gonna
the
see
extra
it.
I
$300.
dig it. I dig it. That's crazy.
No, I honestly, I this is getting really morbid. I prefer to be cremated, to be quite honest with you. Like, don't go through all that hassle.
I feel that.
Do you want to stay on the counter, or do you?
Hey,
Yo,
Hey,
do you want to stay on the counter? You want to be on the mantle, on the fireplace, or do you want everyone to like sprinkle you
you
somewhere?
want to be sprinkled
that's a good
somewhere.
question. I think.
You want us to sprinkle you somewhere like Troy would want this?
I think.
Hold on, before you answer that, let's take bets. I think Troy want to be sprinkled.
I
definitely
think he wanna get sprinkled.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
I thought about that. I thought about that.
The fact that you thought about it lets me know that you leaning towards sprinkle.
Yeah, you want to be sprinkled.
I do want to have like a memorial like plot.
A memorial plot.
Yeah, you know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Like case in point, like my grandpa who passed away 21. He wanted to be cremated. And his plot or his memorial or whatever is right beside like I think his parents or something like that. And the family what you call it?
Cemetery.
Cemetery, yeah. So something like that. So at least have a little spot for memorial. You know, if Cass want to bring a flower or two on my birthday, you know,
I did.
or whatever. But yeah, just you can sprinkle me somewhere. Take me to take me to a river or something like that. You know,
Any
what I'm saying?
river.
You just want to be
Not any
sprinkled in a
river.
river.
That's all right. So get specific.
Take me there, right? Have like a little joint, like you know, we are here today.
Get some words.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And do you want us to do our hands like this
Yes,
too?
we
Okay.
are here today for our young brother.
Old brother.
Old brother, yes, old brother. Because I got about 96 years in me,
I think so.
at
That's
least.
what's up.
I got about 96. We are here for our brother, Troy Vashon Burnett. Amen, amen. He was a good brother.
Mm.
Okay, he loved the Lord.
Mhm.
Amen. Can we all agree on that?
Mhm.
Amen. And he loved his wife, and he loved his video games, and he loved his podcast. Amen.
Mhm.
Amen.
Amen. And as we put him to rest today, we just want to remember all the laughs and the joy that he has brought us over the years.
Mhm.
Amen. Amen. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and all the people
Whoa,
said,
you want me
amen.
to take a whole handful of you and sprinkle like that?
Hey, he
That
wanted the
nigga-
salt bath.
Listen, if y'all don't salt
wanted the
bath,
salt bath
if y'all
ashes,
don't
Lace.
salt bath
That
me,
nigga-
Hey.
He wants to rebound in that minute.
if y'all don't salt bath me, it's a waste
Hey.
of time. Y'all, I want y'all to salt bath me.
Just raw dog your ashes. It just Hey yo, that's crazy. That's
Hey,
crazy.
Salt bath me.
Oh, in the river.
In the river.
Crazy.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
My bad, Troy. I shouldn't be laughing at your memorial. I'm not laughing at your memorial. The thoughts that you have for it. I knew you wasn't sprinkled though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I knew you wasn't
Keep a
sprinkled.
little, keep a little bit though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like, and,
my
you know,
goodness, bro.
and
An
Murray's, little can or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Keep some in
Nigga
the
gonna
Murray's
be
can.
greasy. Ashes just as greasy and clumped together.
Oh my God.
Put a
Oh,
little something in the
man.
Murray's can. Feel me?
Wow.
And make sure I'm in a presentable.
You might as well have
location.
them turn your ashes to a bath bomb.
Might as well.
You can actually be turned into a
All right,
diamond.
I'm out.
Yeah.
No, you can
Oh, I
be
was
turned
about-
into a diamond if you wanted to.
Sure.
Okay, I thought you were about
Yeah.
to say they're actually doing that right now.
To what? A
A
bath
bath
bomb?
Yeah, that was
No,
like,
man,
yo,
keep
they really
that.
doing that,
Throw
bro.
that
Come
bitch
on,
like
bro.
a football in the
Come
river.
on, bro. I'm like,
But
yo,
you can be compressed into a diamond though. Real talk. That's
ashes
a real.
can be compressed into a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know
Or
that.
some type of stone or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
I only
You've done
know
a
that-
lot of research on this.
I only know it because I watched Ozark.
Oh, okay.
And that's-
It's making sense for me now.
I only know that because let's wrap this up, man.
Yeah,
We
just lay
talk-
me
we-
down,
we-
bro.
We
Lay me down, bro.
we talk about we got a little bit morbid on this episode. We went from
It ain't
Christmas-
morbid, bro. It was a lot of laughs.
Yeah, we just
had
having
conversation,
conversation.
bro. This
That's what it
conversation ain't
is.
And
morbid, bro.
I think that's
People
really
gotta talk
good.
about this.
I really feel like as I'm getting older, mortality is setting in.
Sure.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like, just recently, a couple weeks back, we heard about the dude from Friends passing away. We heard about the dude from Euphoria passed away. A lot of cats is like in young ages passing away, like in their 40s and 50s and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So mortality is starting to set in, and the concern that I used to have that I didn't have before is starting to like set in now.
Yeah, you got more time
real.
behind than ahead, man.
And so it's like, hey, let me make my later days my greater days.
Yeah.
That's what
You
it is.
feel me? And I know we always sit back sometimes and we get together with friends and we talk about like the good old days, but let me make the days ahead of me my best days. You feel
Sure.
me? So when I see stuff like that happens, it's like, all right, let me not take each hour, each second, each moment for granted. Let me maximize it.
But do you think, and I know we got to close out, but do you think that is a part of why people lack critical thinking skills, being a visionary, aspects of real connections, those kind of things, because they're so focused on the past hurts, past experiences, rather than where they're going?
You said it, bro.
That's
You
crazy.
said it. And because they're so stuck then, they can't move forward
Right.
until they they unravel or fix that
Right.
type of stuff in the back.
We got to do an episode on forgiveness.
And
'Cause that's
episode on
real.
Forgiveness.
Yeah,
That's real.
All right.
That's real.
That's fine.
it might be the next episode.
So
I mean,
So what's the moral?
my mortality has just made me more urgent. Like my thoughts
Yeah.
of mortality. Like
But
when
it-
I used to
yeah.
sit back and think like, oh, I got time. It ain't that serious. I'll get to it. And the older I got, I'm like, get to it is now.
but
Like,
I
I
think
got to get this stuff done.
right, but I think getting to it is real, but it's like, what are you getting to? Because certain things, yes, you can leave legacy where that benefits others once you have transitioned, but some shit, them niggas go take that shit and be going with it probably before you get it in the ground.
That's true.
Anyway, so I guess like how do you categorize what you got to get to or those goals, et cetera? Because like I said, some is gonna be what it's
For
gonna
me,
be.
it's just about making sure that the stuff I'm responsible for is taken care of.
Sure.
I
that's
think
right.
once
Now-
I feel like they're gonna be good after I'm gone, then I'll be okay.
yeah.
I think the the scary thing for me is just feeling like, because I know how impactful I am, and this is not braggadocious, just because of how I know how impactful I am to my family. If I was to go now, I'd be worried about what they would do without me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I want to get to the space where I know that they'll be good whether I'm here or not.
Right. And I think
And
that's
that's the get to for me. Like once I feel like I'm good with that,
And that's good. That's why I wanted to ask, because a lot of times people be like, "Well, I want to accomplish this, or I want to do X, Y, Z." Getting things, having you know, stuff that is material or whatever, rather than the things that actually impact someone's life once you are gone. Because true story, just last week before, my pops he was like, "It's already been revealed to me how I'm gonna die, what's gonna happen, like all of this stuff." So I don't think people realize, in that same vein, how that impacts people while you still here. Like, yo, nigga, what?
Yeah,
You know how it's been
Yeah.
revealed to you how you gonna die, this, that, and the third, whatever. But what does that mean? You know what I mean? So that's why I was curious to ask in that regard. But yeah, close this out. What's the moral, man?
don't take pictures at funerals.
Don't take
Don't do that.
pictures at funerals.
Mama gotta have a life.
Try to avoid as much
That's
holiday
another one.
drama.
Mama
as you
definitely
can.
gotta have a
Mama
life.
gotta have a life.
I rebuke that.
I appreciate them mamas too. Cause hey, yo, that's a whole nother podcast. But yo, them mamas was about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what? And shout out to the moms.
And Troy a hypocrite, yo.
I am.
He a hypocrite.
He is, because you remember
Yeah,
he gave Pizza Hut meat to somebody's
Pizza Hut
mama.
meat
To somebody mama.
I didn't know she was a mama though.
I know,
That's
but
the
you was
thing.
still doing it.
But she was
If you
still.
knew- if
She
you knew
right.
it,
He a
you changed your
hypocrite,
mind.
yo. Yeah. And he won't. He would have.
Everybody hear them pass it out to somebody mama.
Absolutely.
You is a hypocrite, Troy. Thank you for that, Lace.
It just came to mind.
Yeah, cause that ain't my mama though.
I'm a hypocrite too.
That
so
ain't my mama.
I'm with you.
I'm definitely a hypocrite.
That
I'm a
ain't my
hypocrite.
mama. So yeah,
Definitely
I'm gonna be a little hypocritical in that areas.
Mama got needs too, bro.
Also, avoid as much.
I just thought of a crazy story that happened to me too. But anyway, we gotta close out.
Let's avoid.
Oh,
Might as well
man.
tell it, man. Go
Nah,
ahead,
what a
tell
time
it.
to be
Tell it,
alive,
yeah.
bro. What a time to be alive.
Also, let's avoid as much holiday drama as we can.
Yes. And you got to give us an update at some point on the Thanksgiving
Yes.
holiday feedback that was received.
So as we go into this holiday, man, eat, drink, and be merry.
be
Eat,
merry.
drink, and be merry.
That's what it is.
That's how we gonna do it. And this has been the Manly D's podcast, man. Until next time, we out.